Sri Lanka's veteran leader Ranil Wickremesinghe has been appointed the new Prime Minister of crisis-hit island nation by the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The 73-year-old has taken oath of his office and is likely to form a new cabinet by the end of this week. Interestingly, the return of Ranil Wickremesinghe has been decided by his political arch-rival, the Rajapaksas, from whom he suffered his first parliamentary election defeat in 2020. He lost miserably from his seat Colombo, and the United National Party, which he heads, was decimated by the Rajapaksa brothers. But there is still suspense over the main opposition party SJB's stand on Gotabaya Rajapaksa's decision. Let's take a look at what could happen next in Sri Lanka. Scenario 1. Opposition backs Wickremesinghe's appointment. The main opposition party, SJB, is a breakaway fraction of Ranil's UNP. Most principal opposition leaders have been Wickremesinghe's former aides. If opposition backs Ranil Wickremesinghe, new cabinet can unite to resolve crisis. Scenario 2. Fresh elections after parliament being dissolved. The Sri Lankan constitution does not allow president to dissolve parliament until midway through the 5-year term, which currently falls in February 2023, but it does allow the parliament to request for dissolution. The worry of the main opposition is, even if they win the polls, Gotabaya Rajapaksa would still retain key powers as the president. He has the power to appoint a prime minister who, in his opinion, can command the parliament. He can also assign himself to any ministerial post. This is why the opposition has put forward a bill to clip the powers of the president rather than pushing for an election. Scenario 3. Impeachment of president. According to Sri Lanka's constitution, removing a president is difficult and time-consuming. First, a resolution must be passed by 2/3 of parliament. Then, the Supreme Court investigates if the president is unfit for his post. If the judges agree with the findings, lawmakers need to vote again. Lankan ruling party currently claims to have majority. However, opposition says things have changed after Monday violence. Scenario 4. President resigns and flees the country. This is what the protesters have been hoping for. If the president resigns, then immediately whoever becomes the prime minister would take over, with the House Speaker being next in line. Then the parliament has 1 month to elect a replacement through a secret ballot. Any lawmaker would be eligible for this replacement. The new president will hold office for the remainder of the term, which currently ends in 2024. Scenario 5. Military coup. If army stages a coup in Sri Lanka, it is likely to help the Rajapaksas. Remember, Gotabaya Rajapaksa's top allies include Sri Lanka's Army Chief General Silva. For now, Mr. Rajapaksa has given the powers to the military under the Emergency Act to detain people without a warrant for 24 hours while private properties can be searched. Meanwhile, in a major setback for Mahinda Rajapaksa, a Sri Lankan court has banned the former Prime Minister, his son and 15 allies from leaving the country over the charges of violence against anti-government protesters. All 17 have been asked to submit their passport in the court as investigation over the attacks on peaceful protesters on Monday is underway. At least 9 people were killed and over 300 were injured in the unprecedented violence on Monday.